In Rajasthan, there is a local proverb that translates to 7 days, 9 festivals. It means the calendar is completely overstuffed with celebration. But look at the physical reality of the region. This is a vast, arid, and historically unforgiving landscape. For centuries, this territory faced relentless invasions from the west, creating a long period historians refer to as the Veer-Gatha Kal, the era of heroic tales. It was a time defined by constant existential struggle, which presents a striking paradox. How did an environment locked in perpetual warfare and geographic drought manage to birth the most colorful, musically rich, and celebratory society in India? The culture we see today is the direct result of those exact conditions. The severe landscape acted as the primary engineer for this vibrant society. To secure their borders, the people of Rajasthan weaponized the rugged mountain terrain. They built imposing fortresses right into the rocky peaks, turning the geography itself into a defensive shield. When they couldn't build up, they built water forts. This is Gagran Fort. By anchoring the structure exactly at the junction of the Ahu and Kali Sindh rivers, the builders created a massive, naturally flowing moat. But rivers run dry, and the region's greatest constant threat is water scarcity. To solve this, they engineered the Bowery, or stepwell. This geometric marvel, the Chand Bowery, drops deep into the earth to capture and protect every drop of seasonal rain. Notice the architecture here at the entrance. These stepwells evolved past mere water storage. Royal families and wealthy merchants funded these intricate carvings, creating cool central gathering spaces where the community could socialize during the intense summer heat. The fortresses and stepwells serve as physical evidence of a culture that uses architecture to solve the specific problems of its geography. That same adaptive mindset applies to time. Brief windows of changing seasons and harvests are seized upon to break the harsh climate's monotony. Festivals like Tej and Gangaur flood the streets with thousands of people, aligning civic life closely with the agricultural cycle. Look at the scale of this gathering. What starts as a localized seasonal event scales into massive public fairs. These are crucial economic and social lifelines, connecting isolated desert communities to trade livestock, buy supplies, and share news. The physical environment even shaped how the people express themselves. In the vast open desert regions like Barmer and Jaisalmer, local folk music features long, drawn-out melodies and high-pitched vocals, a literal acoustic necessity so voices could carry across the sweeping, empty dunes. Contrast that with the southern, hilly regions, where tribal communities live in tighter, forested clusters. Their musical expressions are highly rhythmic, intricate, and collective, often featuring physical feats like balancing stacked brass pots while keeping time with cymbals. By using sound to overcome distance and festivals to drive commerce, these cultural traditions provide the social infrastructure necessary to keep isolated communities from fracturing under the weight of the desert. To maintain cohesion through centuries of conflict, the region relied on a wave of medieval saints and thinkers who actively guided the society's moral compass. Thinkers like the poet saint Mira Bai and Dadu Dayal actively preached against rigid caste divisions and untouchability. They argued for strict human equality, ensuring that the societal fabric remained unified. Then there was Jamboji, the founder of the Bishnoi sect. His spiritual teachings were built around a framework of ecological preservation. He established exactly 29 guiding principles for his followers. While they sound like religious decrees, they mandate the strict protection of specific trees and wildlife. It was a perfectly calculated strategy for retaining groundwater, stabilizing topsoil, and preserving local biodiversity in a fragile desert ecosystem. Physical engineering provided safety and water, while these social reforms and ecological mandates provided the long-term stability needed to survive. Every aspect of this complex identity, the defensive wars, the intense devotion, the environmental discipline, was meticulously preserved. We see it recorded directly onto the walls of their homes and palaces in vivid, detailed frescoes. But look at the people today. This culture is not trapped in a museum or confined to history books. It is an unbroken, daily lifestyle proudly carried forward by the communities that still thrive here. The next time you see a Rajasthani fort or hear the high pitch of a desert folk song, you are witnessing the result of a 1,000-year struggle. These traditions are the direct result of a society choosing to turn its greatest challenges into its most vibrant assets.